I talk about the road to the rut. We talked about all the stakes, all the draws. And then I'm gonna lay out my strategy, okay? Because this is my strategy, okay? You're gonna have your strategy, okay? I don't like to go far away on these OTC, um, like bow hunts. Like I feel like these bow hunts get talked about on these podcasts like they're easy, and there's like these numbers, 140s, 150s, all this blah 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 blah, and it's like, dude, like I built my foundation on my bow hunting. It's like, and then when I'm gonna go far away, I either want it to be a special draw or a gun hunt. Okay. And that keeps me from having these early season, far away archery long shot hunts. And I've been almost hunting too much archery the last few years. That's why I'm glad I'm getting some rifle tags next year, and I'm gonna go out, and it's like I said, it's gonna be like when when we settled the West and shot all the buffalo. That's what, like when I went on the first podcast with, and I told him when I shot 7 in 9 days. But but it's like I took in these last 4 years and built my foundation of OTC because I wanted to build that foundation. Because I was ahead of the millennials that all wanted to go out West. See, like when the millennials are all going out West right now, I already did all that. And if you go back to when the boogeyman comes and all that stuff, I talked about all that. So like why everyone was going, I was zigging, why people are zagging. So I'm building my OTC foundation, and I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on them. And and if I am going to archery hunt, I'm going to hunt the best days, and I'm going to try to stack all the odds in my favor. And I'm not going to do like a 12-hour drive. And there's guys that do it and they're freaking awesome, but and get body bagged by 90-degree weather with a bow. Now, so because you only got so much money, so much time off. So like when I am going to go 12 hours and stuff, I got a 338. I got a, you know what I'm saying? I got a 270 Magnum. Like, so that's just kind of my overall strategy. It's the way I like to do it. I, so I just wanted to like kind of put that out there because I think a lot, and maybe I don't know if there's a lot of people that listen to these podcasts that even gun hunt or whatever. It seems like everything's really archery dominated, but if there's guys that are like me,
No, we got
like
a lot. We got some gun hunters in the audience. We got some gun hunters.
So that's how I do it. That keeps me from getting off sides. Because you get off sides, you get all big brain, and you can head out 14 hours away, and it's just like, dude, the hunt is like you're talking about a 1% success rate. It's like, man, like I've been on them hunts, and I'm not saying don't do them hunts but I'm just talking about my strategy. Well, if I'm going to go far away and this and that, I like to have a gun. I like to have a special draw. I like to have a limited quota and stuff like that. And then what I do is I mix in my OTC foundation. My yard is an easy hunt stuff, or easy-ish. And and then when I'm going out, I'm driving 20 hours away and I'm gonna do some crazy, hardcore hunt. I usually have a rifle. So
Do you drink beers in a garage? That's exactly why the garage bar was invented. Unfolds in seconds, ready to go. Pull your wood out and enjoy a cold one.
Kevin, you got macro thoughts on the season? Or?
Dude, I want to take a second here to talk about gun hunting. I'm sick of the complaining, dude. Orange Army. I'll command the Orange Army. I will be
Dude,
the
we're starting
commander,
World War III with a muzzleloader volley. You said
I will be Robert E. Lee of the Orange Army. I support all you guys, dude. Go get your guns and go get your ammo and go shoot a deer and do it and have the time of your life and don't apologize for it at all. And don't let some bow hunting elitist tell you that, oh, you're the Orange Army, you're a gun hunter. Oh, sorry, all of our tags pay for everybody to do this. Get bent, dude. I'm so sick of it. I love gun hunting. I'll never apologize for it.
Amen.
You taking a muzzleloader or what's the firearm of choice these days?
I don't care. Tell me how to use a muzzleloader, I will. Tell me to use a straight wall cartridge, I'll do it. Tell me I can use a shotgun, I'll do it. I don't care. I want a good long gun, and I want a gun hunt.
All right, rant over. Macro thoughts on.
It's not over. It's not over.
Well, your gun rant's over. Give us your
It's not
macro
over.
thoughts.
It's not over. It's gonna be
I'll
over.
decide.
Everybody always wants to talk about, how much we respect and appreciate the animal and everything. And I'm sorry, but you wouldn't take your dog out back and shoot it with your Matthews, dude, or your Prime,
That's so true.
with a Trocar broadhead or whatever you're doing. You take your 380 or 30-06 or whatever. You go out there and you dispatch your dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So don't shit on gun hunters, dude. We're out there just ethically sourcing meat and getting it done in the most effective way possible. Get bent. All right, now it's done.
All right, my macro thoughts here. Flex weather days in October when you can. It kind of goes into that half day PTO if possible, flexibility. Pro tip I've talked about for years is taking the kids or the family or the girlfriend to the pumpkin patch. Dude, you schedule that thing October 5th because the cold front October 20th is so valuable. You got to have that thing already knocked out. So early October, yeah, we're going to the pumpkin patch. I don't care if the leaves haven't turned yet. You got to get that scheduled ASAP.
The pumpkin patch. I didn't know the pumpkin patch was coming up tonight.
Dude, yeah, that is an ultimate play.
Joe's little guy was at the pumpkin patch. Look at him.
The little guy was at the pumpkin patch. No,
this is getting off the hook.
I do have notes here about, like, I find in October especially, maybe not the rut, but like when I get into hunting rhythm, I'm a lot more effective even at doe harvest, where maybe in a 4-day period I can get in the woods like 2 or 3 days, or in a 5-day period I can get in the woods 3 of those 5 days. I feel like if I take, random days off and they're a little more scattered apart, I kind of don't have as much efficiency going on because of the lack of scouting between those chunks of hunts. So yeah, I like to be able to go, let me go 2 or 3 days hard and then a brief period at home where I'm not out in the woods as much. That's just, I tend to hunt further from home, and I don't really I can't just stack hunts sometimes. Or I'm very effective when I can stack hunts in a 4-day window and a 5-day window, 3 out of 5 days. It just seems like I stumble upon deer by day 2, and that third hunt is really effective compared to just random dart throws.
We have become conscious that we will never decrease efforts towards attempting to be better. We understand that if we aren't growing, we are dying. We simply refuse to accept status quo. We will continue to gain education through experience, and when we kill that buck of a lifetime, there will have been nothing accidental about it. Be surgical.
And then hunt your dick off between October 27th through November 15th. I mean, that's just a gold standard for success for the average guy.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to be out there?
So,
I don't even know what the question was.
I got a saying about that. Every day that goes by in that period is just a day closer to you tagging out. So I get more excited. The more when I don't see a deer, I know it's coming because my spots are that good because you've done all the scouting, you've done all that. It keeps, like I said, it keeps ba-boom, 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 and it's like bam. Then you start laying them down. I talked about that a lot on the road to the rut.
Now, Boogie, I personally start pushing the panic button after November 15th ish, where I'm like, ooh, the peaks happened. We're on the downslope of the of my potential kill factor.
Yeah, mine's the 11th. If you're hunting archery here in mid-Michigan, because they just get locked down, and then you just gotta hope that they're on your property on the 15th. And I've never hunted my property more than 1 day on the 15th. I made it to opening day 3 times since I've lived here, and all 3 times I shot a buck instantly.
Wasn't there
quite
a
often.
wasn't there a holiday you associated it with?
Oh, Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
That's what I
So
thought.
like
Right
I'm
there.
like, to me, if I get to Veterans Day, I pretty much know I'm gonna go to gun, and I just I don't even like worry about spooking my yard. I just let it I just I'll just sit back and watch them in my blinds, and as long as they're in there on opening day, if I can see them, I should be able to shoot them.